The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good afternoon, folks. It's another Monday, and it looks like we have another threat for severe weather across the DMV. We'll be timing out when those storms could be rolling through and the impact they could bring coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you, Damon. Coming up on the news at noon, a man steals an ambulance over the weekend. 13 vehicles damaged. Well, the latest on the investigation. And later, the new school year is right around the corner. We're stretching your dollar to help you take advantage of local events and save big on school supplies. And good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Let's take a live look outside. I believe we are looking at the Kennedy Center. And I also believe that this is a DMV first. No, not the Kennedy Center. The Washington Monument. I believe that this is also a first warn day. A swing and a miss on my part, but the skies are quite, it looks like right now we're expecting, Damon, potentially some tricky weather a little bit later on this afternoon.
Hey, exactly right. And our minds are focused on that, right? We got the storms coming in again. Gotta always pay attention to that. So, yeah, folks, it looks like we have another active day ahead of us here with some of that severe weather. I know. It's just last week. How about it? Mother Nature trying to repeat on us here today. And yeah, let's talk about it, folks. Out there today, we do have a level 2 risk for severe storms. Now, if you'll remember back to last Monday, this map had red on it. We reached a level 4 risk for severe storms. So what I'm saying there is the fact that while we do want to pay attention, stay weather aware, because once again, we could very much have severe weather crossing the area later this afternoon into the evening. I want to give this disclaimer. It's not as likely to be as bad as it was last week when we had so many thunderstorms and several tornado warnings across the region last Monday. But nonetheless, it is looking to be another active Monday out there for us. Thus far, we have not had a lot going on, and as a matter of fact, most of the area covered in clouds at this point. No rain to be seen except across western Maryland, where a couple of light showers on the leading edge of this storm system have started to develop and bring about at least a little bit of rainfall along the I-68 corridor. But the key thing here, no storms as of yet. This looks to be a little bit of a later event moving into the evening time, even the first half of the overnight hours tonight. Here's the culprit, because we have a couple of storm systems developing. One low pressure that just developed along the East Coast, and then we have a warm front stretched out over the DMV, extending back into the Ohio River Valley to another low pressure center. All of this is coming together right overhead here, and you see all of the activity that's already sparked up across Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia. That is the activity that is going to be moving our direction as we move into the later afternoon hours. So we have a couple more hours of quiet time, 1, 2 o'clock, nothing much happening, but beginning at around 3 to 4 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms will start to become more numerous across our western counties in the mountains, and then all of that activity slides east as we head into the evening time, and that will be the peak chance we have at some severe weather. So we'll get more into detail on the timing of these storms as well as the impact they could bring and when things might quiet down again. That's all coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you very much. Developing now, the man who led police on a chase in a stolen ambulance has been charged. Now, during the chase, investigators say a 30-year-old man hit at least 13 cars with the stolen Arlington County Fire Department ambulance. DC News Now's Tosin Fakile is in Arlington with more on the chaos.
Virginia State Police tell DC News Now that they charged 30-year-old Daryl Caldwell with 16 felony counts of hit and run. And what makes the story even more interesting is police initially responded to a crash on that Saturday, a crash that they say Caldwell caused in a stolen car. And police say he fled the scene after that crash. A little while after, authorities say Caldwell stole an Arlington County Fire Department ambulance responding to a scene of a crash on the George Washington Parkway. That's when that chase began. During the chase, police say Caldwell hit several cars with the stolen ambulance in his attempt to escape. Caldwell was taken into custody after that chase entered into D.C. One woman talks to DC News Now about the moment she says her car, while she was in it, was allegedly hit by that stolen ambulance.
He pushes me out of the way when he rear ends me. and it's a one-way lane, so there's nowhere I can go. Absolutely nowhere I can go. So he pushes me almost into oncoming traffic, and I then see him go past me after he pushes me out of the way.
That woman also told DC News Now that moment felt like a video game or a movie. She says she wasn't hurt, and police say there were no serious injuries during any of those crashes. Now, once again, Virginia State Police telling us that 30-year-old man has been charged with 16 felony counts of hit and run and 1 felony count of eluding police. The story still developing. Police working to identify the owners of the vehicles that were hit. Stay with DC News Now. We'll bring you the latest as we learn it. In Arlington, I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
All right, Tosin, thank you. It's the first day of school for students heading back to KIPP DC Promise Academy in the district. Mayor Muriel Bowser is encouraging families to apply for tuition and scholarships, and this includes DC Tuition Grant Assistance and DC Futures Program and the Mayor's Scholars Undergraduate Program. And 50 million people, you're looking live now, just wrapped up, this event just wrapped up. $50 million in financial aid is offered to students each year. It's aimed to financially help thousands of students attend school and afford college tuition. The deadline for families to apply is August 18th. We'll have much more information about the program later on DC News Now at 4. Well, with the first day of school just a few days away in the district, district leaders are helping parents make sure that their kids are prepared for their return to the classroom. First, have a plan to get your kids to and from school and school-related activities every day, and then make sure you have completed enrollment forms for the upcoming school year. You can go to DCPS's enrollment page to find those. If your child still needs the required immunizations, check out the DC Health Calendar so you can make it to an immunization clinic before school starts. Mayor Bowser is also reminding people that they can stay on top of important events using the calendar on the DCPS website. And back to school supplies aren't a commodity, they're a necessity, but how do you know if you're getting the most bang for your buck? Weekend anchor and consumer reporter Ben Dennis is stretching your dollar.
Consumers expect to spend a record $41 billion on back-to-school items this year. That's according to the National Retail Federation. And as your family begins that back-to-school shopping, some items may have higher price tags. According to the Consumer Price Index, girls' clothes went up 7.2%. Boys' clothing up 3.4% over the last year. Stationery supplies a little over 9% more expensive than last year. On a positive note, footwear costs are down a little over 1% compared to last year. And there are events coming up locally that can help parents ease some of the burden of those expenses. Metro Transit Police will host a back-to-school giveaway at the Fort Totten Metro Station. It's going to happen on August 19th. The department says families can look forward to food, fun, moon bounces, face painting, games, and more. But if you can't make it out to the Fort Totten station, the Prince George's County Police Department is also hosting a supply giveaway the same day, August 19th, yet again. That runs from noon to 3 p.m. The event is first come, first served, so get there early before items run out. Don't forget Maryland's tax-free week. It started yesterday and it will run through Sunday. Select clothing, shoes, backpacks, and that sought-after school supplies, plus some jeans. They're also sales tax-free. You can read up on those deals on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
All right, Ben, thank you. Happening now, the Montgomery County Fair is underway, and you can stop by the fairgrounds in Gaithersburg now through Saturday, August 19th. The fair features carnival rides, plenty of food, a petting zoo, and even pig races. And we caught up with one father-son duo, and they've been going to the fair for almost 2 decades and say that they are always something new to try out.
We had a great time. We have a great time every year.
I even played the balloon game. It was fun.
Yeah.
I have terrible aim on it.
But I'm still trying to get him to do those scary ones, too. He doesn't like doing those.
Well, this year it's going to change. I'm going to try it.
He's going to try a scary one now.
The fairgrounds is open from 10 in the morning until 11 at night between now and Thursday. Hours to extend until midnight on Friday and Saturday. General admission for adults, $15 in person or $12 online. Kids under 12 can get in for free.
Hey, and we always hope for the best weather for the fairs like that out there in Montgomery County, but today may not be one of those. We'll talk about those incoming storms coming up again after the break.